Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shabbat Shai Bashem Rakakodash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, it's after 12. It's actually 7 minutes after 12. It's officially 1/1/2024. And the saying, the scripture, whatever you want to call it, as I do every year since 2016. I think 2016 was deemed the year of the push. We all been pushing. So this year, 2024, is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And that's Jeremiah 30 verse 7. What I did was I took Jeremiah 30 verse 7 commentary, and this came up, which they were half right. Prophetic passage, Jeremiah 30 verse 7, is a prophecy which will be fulfilled at the second coming of the Messiah. Christ, the word there is Messiah in the Hebrew, Mashiach. At the end of the last half of Daniel's 70th week, which they went off on. Daniel's 70th week, which is in Daniel 9, took place already. That was the fulfillment of the Messiah coming on the scene in 70 AD. At the end of the 3.5 year period, the Great Tribulation, see chart for synonyms, at which time the Messiah establishes his literal earthly millennial kingdom, right, which is for Israel. So anyway, let me go to Bible Hub, see what said, see what they have to say about it. We normally go to the first one, which is Cambridge Bible for Schools and Colleges. That day, the extension, which says Jeremiah 30 verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he representing Israel, shall be the elect Israel, shall be saved out of it. And the word saved means to be saved from impending danger. It's coming out of America. It's not coming out of Africa or any place else. It's coming out of America. Cambridge Bible for Schools and Colleges. That day, the expression, the day of the Lord, or Yahweh, in an eschatological, which means the end of all things, eschatology sense, is found first in Amos, and it says Jeremiah 5 verse 18. Nevertheless, in those days, saith Yahweh, I will not make a full end with you. And is adopted by later prophets. This meaning is developed in two directions according to the teaching which the individual prophet desires to convey. Jonah, give me a second on that. Jehovah, they taught will someday manifest himself, it may be in executing terrible judgment upon the sins of either of his own nation or of others, and we've been going through that, but it may also be the restoration of the former to the privilege which they had forfeited. That's Israel getting the kingdom back. It says the description is modified in each case by the occasion, i.g. Isaiah 2 and 12 directs a judgment against the material wealth and luxury, Revelation 18 should come to mind, acquired in the days of Uzziah. Jeremiah 2 verse 1 illustrates the punishment by a recent scourge of locusts. Jeremiah 1 verse 7, hold your peace at the presence of Yahweh the Most High, for the day of Yahweh is at hand. For Yahweh has prepared a sacrifice. He has bid his guests. That's the great wedding spoken of in Matthew 22. The wedding is when Yahweh Shai, the bridegroom, comes to get his bride, which are the Israelites. Zephaniah 1 verse 14. The great day of Yahweh, which is the time of Jacob's trouble, is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly, even the voice of Yahweh. The mighty man, which is Esau's power, military might, government, shall cry there bitterly, weeping and gnashing of teeth. Here in the latter prophecy in general, see above, for the date of this section, the day results in Israel's deliverance. A deliverance reached, however, only through suffering, and we are suffering. So that none is like it, the Hebrew may be rendered, hence is any like it. Jeremiah 10:6. For as much as there is none like to you, O Yahweh, you are great, and your name is great in might. He shall be saved out of it. Here we have the transition to the joyous note which dominates the rest of the prophecy, and the he are the elect of Israel. Let me read this one here. Pulpit commentary, verse 7. That day, i.e. the day of Yahweh, the day of the great judgment upon the world, of which the fall of Babylon, we know what Babylon is talking about. It's talking about the daughter of Babylon, obviously, is regarded as the opening scene. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, rather, and a time of distress shall it be even to Jacob. Jeremiah 30 verse 7. Well, let me read this one. Oh, this is a good one. Jameson Fawcett Brown Bible Commentary. So these elites, they know. They know. They watch us anyway, so they know. But they don't want to come out and say it. They don't want to admit to the unthinkable. 7, great, marked by great calamities. Joel 2 and 7, then 31, Amos 5 and 18, Zephaniah 1 verse 14, none like it, but he shall be saved, the Israelites shall be saved, Daniel 12 and 1, Michael, the great prince, and I may read that anyway, the whole verse. The partial deliverance at Babylon's downfall, not ancient Babylon, but the daughter of Babylon, prefigures the final complete deliverance, of Israel. So Gog and Magog is not going to come after us 20 years after. Literal and spiritual at the downfall of the mystical Babylon, which is what? Revelation 18. Really the whole chapter. The mystical, it's not a mystery to us. Mystical Babylon is America. So let me leave you with one precept and I'm going to close. Come back over here. I may read it in the NLT as well. The time of the end. And at that time shall Michael or Mayaka'Allah stand up, the great prince which standeth for the sons of thy people, the Israelites, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Who's written in the book? Not all Israel, but the elect of Israel. So now let's go to the NLT. At that time, Michael, the archangel, who stands guard over you nation, over your nation, the Israelites, will arise. Then there will be a time of anguish greater than any since nations first came into existence. Nothing can compare to the missiles that's going to drop on this place. It's going to be shot on this place. But at that time, every one of your people, Israelites, whose name is written in a book, will be rescued, delivered, rescued, saved, delivered. Deliverance, salvation is coming out of America. The place where the worm dieth not and the fire is not quenched. Yahushua was talking about Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say Shalom.